Airports have just introduced new rules for 2025, and most travelers have no idea what's about to hit them. These changes could mean surprise delays, missed flights, or even getting stopped at security, if you're not ready. So, what exactly are these hidden measures no one's talking about? In this video, I'm revealing everything you must know before your next trip. Stay until the end, because these updates could completely change the way you travel forever. Let's dive in. Number 1. TSA's new AI eyes. In 2025, the TSA officially rolled out AI-powered surveillance systems at major U.S. airports like JFK, Atlanta, and Dallas-Fort Worth. These smart cameras monitor crowd movement in real time. They use both thermal and visual imaging to track passenger flow and predict where lines might slow down before it even happens. If you're suddenly asked to move to another checkpoint or a line closes unexpectedly, it's not random. It's the AI managing airport traffic behind the scenes. The system doesn't store your facial data, but it still tracks your movements anonymously. This tech is now expanding to airports like LAX and Miami. So if your airport feels smoother or eerily precise, you can thank the invisible AI quietly running the show. Number 2. Biometric boarding is now mandatory on select routes. If you're flying internationally with Delta, United, or American, you might not even need to show your passport anymore. Facial recognition boarding is becoming the new normal. Your face is matched to the photo on your passport, and your identity is verified in just seconds. But here's what many travelers don't know: you can still opt out. You just have to tell the gate agent before boarding. By July 2025, biometric boarding will be active at more than 50 international gates in the US, and it's slowly expanding to domestic routes too. The system is fast, but it's not anonymous. If you value privacy, always ask for a manual verification. Number 3. The Real ID deadline is finally here. After multiple delays, the Real ID law is now enforced nationwide. As of May 7, 2025, anyone 18 or older must show a Real ID-compliant license, passport, or other TSA-approved identification to fly within the U.S. if your driver's license doesn't have a gold or black star. In the top corner, it's not Real ID, and TSA will turn you away. Many travelers still think they can talk their way through. Not anymore. Airports are reporting thousands of passengers being denied every week. So check your license now and renew it before your next flight. Number 4. Checked bags are now biometrically tracked. Delta, American, and Alaska Airlines have started using facial recognition bag drop systems in cities like Atlanta, Detroit, and Seattle. You walk up to the kiosk, it recognizes your face, matches it to your itinerary, and checks your bag in under 30 seconds. But if you didn't opt in when booking your flight, the system won't recognize you, and you'll have to use the manual check-in lane instead. It's fast, but it does mean another layer of data collection. If that makes you uncomfortable, stick to traditional check-in counters. Number 5. The United Kingdom now requires pre-travel authorization. Starting July 2025, all visa-exempt travelers, including Americans, must apply for an ETA before boarding a flight to the UK. It's similar to the US ESTA program. You fill out a quick online form, pay about $13, and once approved, it's valid for 2 years. But here's the catch: you cannot board your flight without it. Even if you're only transiting through the UK, your boarding pass won't be issued until your ETA is verified. So, if you're heading to London, Edinburgh, or even just connecting there, apply before your trip, not at the airport. Number 6. TSA's new passive explosive scanners. This is one of the quietest changes of 2025. TSA has begun installing passive explosive scanners in airports like Boston and Denver. These ceiling-mounted sensors test the air as passengers walk through security. They detect trace chemicals linked to explosives and narcotics without anyone being stopped or touched. You might not even realize it's happening. But if you're suddenly pulled aside for screening, this invisible system could be the reason why. It's designed to make security faster, safer, and less invasive, but also more watchful than ever. Number 7. U.S. travelers will soon need ETIAS for Europe. By late 2025, all Americans visiting the European Union will need an online travel authorization called ETIAS before they can board a flight. It costs around $8, and while the application only takes minutes, approval can take up to 96 hours. Without it, airlines won't let you check in, even for short trips or weekend getaways. So if Europe is on your travel list, Plan to get ETIAS approved several days in advance. Number 8. Smart luggage now requires battery disclosure. If your suitcase has a built-in USB charger or GPS tracker, you'll now be asked at check-in whether the battery is removable. Airlines like Delta, American, and JetBlue are cracking down on non-removable lithium batteries, which are banned from cargo holds. If your bag's battery can't be removed, you'll have to carry it on or take the battery out before check-in. To avoid problems, always travel with a removable power bank. Number 9. Boarding zones now connect to security flow. Some airports, like LAX and Chicago O'Hare, are using new software that links your boarding zone with your TSA screening lane. The system spaces out passengers, so each group arrives at the gate right on schedule. If TSA directs you to a specific line, it's intentional, not random. It's all about synchronized movement. If you're running late, you can request to bypass the system, but otherwise, expect to follow your airline's digital flow. Number 10. Facial ID at TSA is optional, but it's now the default. TSA's facial recognition program is no longer a pilot test. It's active at more than 85 airports nationwide. That means, unless you explicitly say no, your face will be scanned at the ID checkpoint. The scan verifies your identity in seconds by matching your live image to your passport or license photo. TSA says the image is deleted within 24 hours, but if you prefer a manual ID check, you have the right to opt out. Just tell the officer before scanning. No penalty, no delay, just a choice. Number 11. Clear members now need backup ID. Clear used to mean completely touchless entry. But as of mid-2025, several major airports now require Clear members to show a physical ID if the biometric match fails. This new rule is active in places like LAX, Orlando, and Newark. It's not a rollback, it's a safeguard. So don't leave your driver's license at home, even if you're a frequent Clear user. You may still be asked for it. Number 12. TSA PreCheck is now auto-linked to your boarding pass. Here's some good news. Airlines now automatically connect your TSA PreCheck status to your boarding pass, even if you forgot to enter your known traveler number. The system matches your loyalty account and flight history with TSA's database during check-in. But it's not perfect. If your name doesn't exactly match across both systems, it might fail to link. So always double-check that TSA PreCheck appears on your boarding pass before heading to security. Airports in 2025 aren't what they used to be. Every step from check-in to boarding is becoming more automated, more data-driven, and far less forgiving of old travel habits. If you walk into the airport assuming everything works the way it did last year, you're setting yourself up for delays, missed flights, or denied boarding. But if you stay informed, you'll glide through while everyone else gets stuck. The smartest traveler in 2025 isn't just early, they're prepared. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's flying soon. Because in the world of modern travel, knowledge is your boarding pass. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the skies.